Alright, we're watching FigNewton, who's playing Zarya. This is on PC, Diamond 4 in Hollywood. Feeling like I played well but still lost, looking for any advice. This was a close loss that I felt was absolutely winnable. I feel like I held space, was aggressive when I should have been, and more defensive when I was low on resources. Had a few grabs, 420 as an example, that felt good and was communicating with my team, but felt low impact. I also got flamed a lot for the play at 10:45 to about 11:13 for being way too aggressive. At 13:18, I asked my team to push up with me and have Kyrie and Cart, and we kind of fall apart from there. There are misplays I feel my team made, but I'm in the same rank and making the same misplays, so anyone who could help point those out would be greatly appreciated. Okay, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about your team. Let's just focus on your play. So you're spamming start, which is great, right? Ramasha's shield goes out early, which is a huge mistake. You use bubble here. At higher ranks, that bubble will do absolutely nothing because everyone will expect you to be sitting there looking. Let me just back up for a second. I'll demonstrate how obvious it is that you're looking for charge. You're just standing out here, right? Standing still. It is very clear that you're going for charge. At higher ranks, no one's going to shoot you here, right? They're going to tap you just a little bit and force you to waste the bubble charge. So, comment briefly about the composition. So they have Ramatra, Soldier, Mercy, Kiriko, Junkrat. Your goal here is to keep the Ramatra back, right? Build a lot of energy, keep the Ramatra back, get high energy, kill everybody. So that should be your focus here, is prevent the Ramatra from walking over my team. It's a good vortex. Sorry, I haven't played in a while. It's good vortex for the Ramatra, which kind of pins you in place. But you still have shields. You have plenty of healing, right? You kind of have a delay before attacking here. Like, you should come around this corner firing right now, right? You have plenty of time to attack right now. By the way, right clicking here would be super good because right clicks would hit multiple people, which builds ult charge really fast. You just need to be attacking more. This is a mistake. So you switch over to server room. This is not your job. It's not your job to hold server unless the tank's coming through server. Your job is to keep the Ramatra back. That's the reason why I mentioned it earlier, because I saw the first couple minutes of this game. You need to keep the Ramatra back and prevent him from getting it, especially since he has no shield. You should have no trouble, Nemesis form or not, just completely preventing him from walking forwards. You waste time over here at server room, allows the Ramatra to start getting in here. That gives space for the Junkrat to now jump in. Junkrat takes high ground, and Junkrat now forces your Genji off. So because you are not playing here, which is where you should be, right, at this corner, you've given space and allowed them to take high ground. Now that they take high ground, your backline is vulnerable, which is going to make it harder for them to do their job. Little things like walking out of position to go deal with server room, where nobody was in there and it's not your job to deal with it anyway, is not your problem. Okay, just absolutely not your problem. Just focus on the Ramatra. Just farm the Ramatra as much as you possibly can to just get ulti. See? Now you're forced to back away. You're stuck in the open. This is not a place where you can play. All right. There's no cover here. If you have no bubbles, you get melted. You can play here, or you can play here, right? Or if things are going really bad, you can back up to the backside of the point. This spot right here is wide out in the open, and at higher ranks, you'll get absolutely melted. Sapping people, great. You see the Mercy's low. You can't quite get it. Reload. By the way, as a general mechanics rule for Zarya, try to right-click to finish out your ammo. Right. Great. Watch it dead. Reload. Junkrat up there. Again, it's no longer your job to deal with the Junkrat. That's the problem. As Zarya, you have no vertical mobility. Like, zap them a little bit if you can, but for the most part, your DPS are going to need to deal with them, or supports. You should be walking forwards right now and pressuring the rest of the team, because that's something you can do really well. They have no tank, and you have 75 energy. Just walk in here and beam down their team. Like, I swear, it will be so effective. You can kill the Mercy here in slightly under 2 seconds, right? Even with not great aim. It is a waste of time for you to be attacking the Junkrat this much. Yep, Mercy, great. She's out of position. Excellent. By the way, you have a kill opportunity here that is a pretty high-level kill opportunity. So you have 33 ammo right now. Actually, with 33 ammo, you're not going to do it. But what you should have done is right-click to the left to pop her, right? Beam for a quarter second, and then right-click again. And at your energy level, you would have done... Actually, I think you conceivably could have killed her if you did it perfectly. You would, as soon as she didn't get healed, you would probably do something like 170-ish damage if you did it perfectly. But you don't have ammo. Again, as a reminder, try to right-click to end ammo. Like, if you've only one ammo left, you can still right-click and get the full damage. Joker dies here. They switch the Rhine, a quote-unquote counter to Zarya. It's not really a counter. I would not recommend walking closer to him, though. So don't worry about charge, right? Use bubbles to keep yourself alive. You're definitely playing for charge too much. Like, you're sitting here like, oh, I'm going to stand still. They're going to shoot me. I get charge. You're already at 80 charge. You don't need any more charge. You need to stay alive. So don't waste bubbles right now. This is like not a time where you need to waste bubbles. And now that they know, oh, you don't have bubbles, you see how they're walking over you, and now you're forced to walk back. Imagine you never used those bubbles and you stayed here playing safe and just constantly worked the Rhine shield down. That's how you win. If the Rhine gets up to you and you have no bubbles and he has full health and at least some shield left, you're probably going to lose, even at high charge. So that should be your goal, is that you want to blow up his shield early so that he can't actually kill you. You ignore the Rhine here, which was, I think, a tricky call, right? Because I think in this situation, I would hear the purple grenade go off, and I would just run up to him and beam him down and kill him. But this is also a mechanics issue. So right now, if you're going to ignore the Rhine, you got to kill everybody right now, okay? So from here, you reload. This is the moment that your team needs you to clutch, because the Rhine's creating a lot, quote unquote, creating space because your team's attacking him unnecessarily. But you need to walk forward and just kill all 3 of these people. All right? I think at your rank, at Diamond 4, you should kill at least 2 of these people. You have 100 charge and no one is attacking you. You should literally be killing people every second to second and a half. So fast. Just walk forward, beam, dead, like that. Very, very fast. Focusing on Rhine, huge mistake. Okay. Now you go for the Junkrat, which is okay, right? This is not a great grab because you have nobody alive, right? You, Kiriko, Genji. Genji's super low. Kiriko's half, right? Anna's in the back. She already threw a grenade because we saw her throw a grenade. Heard her throw a grenade at Rhine. So you did this grab and you have 9 ammo. Who's going to kill the 3 people in this grab? Right? You see, there's just no damage here. Okay? So as a general rule for grav is you have to decide when you grab or before you grab, am I going to get the kills or is my team going to get the kills? This is a very common advice I give all the time for whenever I coach Zaryas, right? Is that when I grab, am I going to get the kills or is my team going to get the kills? If I'm going to get the kills, I need to have ammo before I grab and I need to have charge, right? As long as those 2 things are true, I'm probably going to get the kills. If I expect my team to get the kills, I don't have to worry about my ammo, but I have to grab in a situation where my team has line of sight to shoot them and they have abilities, okay? Right here, why is this a bad grab? This is clearly a panic grab by you, right? Even though you're actually full health, right? Nearly full, like 3/4 health, you're not in danger at all. This is a bad grab because the Rhine can shield everybody off, right? They also have Suzu. The Rhine's actually not bothering to shield for some reason. And grenade comes out late because we saw the grenade go at Rhine earlier. If you grab 2 seconds later, then the Ana grenade could be very useful. Though honestly, the Rhine should block this anyway. There are multiple misplays the enemy team is making, which makes this even close. Though honestly, this should not have been close at all. If I was the Rhine, I just hold shield, face the Ana, and nobody dies here. So, big mistakes have been made, right? But everybody in this game is making a ton of mistakes. Walk backwards is something you can do here, right? Quick tip for Rhine, against Rhine, is if you shoot at his feet right in front of him while walking backwards, you will create enough space that he cannot catch up to you. If he's already in swing range, he can get multiple swings before you can get out of range, but as long as you're constantly right-clicking his feet while walking away from Rhine, he can never catch up to you without charging, obviously. But at this point, there's no real reason to stand still here. I think you still bubble, right? See how you just stand still right there? You should have gotten inside, gotten the mini, and played for time. If you just stay alive here, there's a good possibility you win this fight, right? At 100 energy with the just Kiriko and Zarya, it's possible that Zarya, Kiriko, and Rhine, it's possible you clutch this. All right, jumping forwards, this just right-click him, right-click the kill to finish. So you should know how much damage your attacks do. Okay, at 0 energy, right-click does 45 damage on a direct. At 100 energy, it does double damage, so it does 90. For beam, it does 90 damage a second. With that 0 energy, right, left click, and then at full charge it does 170, so roughly doubled. All right, so coming out the contest point. So this is a great example of how your bubbles are inefficient. Okay, you're bubbling constantly, thinking to get charge instead of using bubbles for space, which is something that ATM mentions all the time. So right now you have 0 energy. You pop bubble despite the fact that Junkrat's not even looking at you, right? Which results in you only getting 20 energy. Then you pop a second bubble here, again, just to Lucio here. Lucio's the only person in range. He does so little damage, it's a huge waste. If you had a bubble right now, this would be really, really valuable, right? You could save a teammate, you could drop damage yourself, but instead you have nothing, right? You finally get bubble, okay, give it to the Genji. But I would say very bad bubble usage overall. Just beam the Rhine. Totally fine, just beam the Rhine. I would not get close in melee range, right? You have, what is that, 15-meter beam range? You can play out here and beam him constantly. What is the reason to play up close to his face where he can attack you? Right? If they don't want to attack you, just save your bubble charges. It's fine. Like, guarantee you will get an opportunity to get bubbles, or energy, right? They'll eventually have to attack you. Again, not your job to deal with server room. You should deal with the Rhine. You're not dealing with the Rhine, which allows them to get up here. So, again, you see how you're dealing with server is not your job. Just hold the Rhine back. Right? Ryan steps on point. As soon as Ryan steps on point, you can see the entire back line, all four of them, get space to walk in and get angles. All you need to do is hold the Ryan back. Tracking here is also not great. Right? You've missed 40% of your beam. You missed like literally 100% of the shots that you just used. So aim here, massive problem. Right? You're not aiming at anything right now. You're just beaming space. See? Like most of it, you're not actually targeting anybody. Right clicks when there's 3 people, you should be right clicking, right? Versus left clicking because it does so much more splash damage. Beam, 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 beam. Right? Focus the May right now because she doesn't have ice block. Okay, great. 42 seconds. Only your Kirk goes down. Right? You have grabbed. This should be an easy win. You're not going to be able to get this win off. By the way, right-clicking right now doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because you don't have, you already have grav. So, like, what's the point? Use an early bubble, which is okay, but not great. You're really going to need those bubbles. So right now, my perspective is hold bubbles, right? I want to hold bubbles as long as I possibly can. I want to force May block out, right? Ideally, hold block, force wall, grav. This is a very bad spot to be fighting. Your team cannot help you around the corner. Let them come in. Play this corner. Don't force yourself into a 5v1 here. Like, there's no reason for you to be doing this. You decide to grav. And remember what we mentioned earlier about gravs is when you grab, you decide, hey, am I going to get the kills or is my team going to get the kills? If I'm going to get the kills, I need to have energy, and I need to have charge, right? And also access. In this case, the shield's going to block all the damage you're going to do. So you're not going to get any kills. If you're expecting your team to get the kills, they need line of sight. They do not have line of sight to this. Your 3 team members are around the corner, and there's a May wall over here. Like, this is not a good grab. This is, in fact, a very poor grab. So Ryan's going to have Shatter soon. So as a general reminder for Ryan, Ryan gets Shatter every 2 fights. He didn't have Shatter in the last fight, so I would expect him in this one. You pop Bubble way too early, and now you don't have the ability to stop the Shatter. By the way, you could have killed this Brig by just right-clicking to her left when she is hopping around. She actually didn't get that low, but reasonably low. So many shields, and as I mentioned, you're not tracking Shatter, you're not thinking about holding Bubble for it, and then you just get rolled over and killed. So we're going to come out holding high ground, which is good. You probably could have bubbled your Tracer there, honestly. Junkrat has a Death Wish. You drop, which I think is a questionable choice. That's fine, you kite him. Again, try to stay in a range where he can't actually reach you. It's not like you do more damage close up, right? This is a huge mistake. So when you walk backwards, you walk backwards into the wall, giving yourself no space to move backwards. Right, you see? Right there. You can't navigate the map backwards, which means that you're now stuck here, overextended. This is another reason why you shouldn't have dropped low ground. Lucky to not die there. Okay, you need to advance. So you need to have that killer instinct right now. Like, your job is to get kills right now. Forget space. Just kill everybody right now. You just don't have the tracking to do it. Like, this is where, like, mechanics are everything. You see how you're just not attacking anybody? We're going to slow this down. Alright? You have 95 ammo. Somebody needs to die right now. I can make this abundantly clear. You need to get a kill right now. Okay? You have full energy, and you're being double support pocketed. You must get at least 1, if not 3 kills right now. There's no reason for you not to get the kills right now. So you notice that you're not attacking really anybody. So you sort of be in the May, but you're way off target again, way off target again. Off target, off target, off target, off target, off target, off target. You're beaming even though she's Suzu'd. Right, off target. Right now we're off target again. Right, this May is not taking any damage from you, despite the fact that you're at 100 charge. And then now you wasted an entire. If you waste an entire clip right now, I just assume you're gonna lose. There's like pretty much nothing you can do at this point. You're gonna think about grav here, which is gonna be really bad. Please don't grav. It's good that you hold. Your Ana's dead right now, so your team is in full stagger mode. You just need to back up. Really good job holding grav here. You had no chance. Valk is forced, which is great. Yep, just force the Rhine Shield down. This is good value. Yep, that's fine. Stop walking so far forwards. So your Ana's not here, so you want to buy time. Okay, so right now you want to go backwards, not forwards. Forwards right now is no good. And because you walk forwards, it allows the Rhine to get forwards. That forces you to have to grab here, which is not a good grab. Kitsune Rush gets popped. You're going to end up winning this fight anyway, though. Which is lucky. But that grab should not have been forced out at that moment. It's because you're too far forwards. You kill the Kiriko, right? While the May's fucking around. Yeah, I mean, see, like this is another great example where like you just can't hit targets. Like this should be like a 70 to 90% accuracy situation, and you're missing. I want to say 50 to 80% of your shots against the Mei at close range. Like that's gonna be a huge problem for you as you climb. Right? You still can't get the kill. You're at 100 energy. You can't get the kill on the Mei. Ugh. Your support's doing a really good job keeping you alive. Great, got the kill on the Mei. For the record, she's not dodging though. She's like walking away from you in a straight line, which is the reason why you're able to get that kill. Should be going for the Mercy. Again, like your mouse movements, it's funny because you said that you're on PC, but there are times where it looks like you're on console. So you see how you're constantly moving, but you're not moving enough, right? Like this is literally 90% plus missing on a Mercy, right? Who's just basically standing still. You can get nanoed here. I mean, you really need to kill the supports right now. You only grab the Rhine. This would be a great grab right now. By the way, grabbing both the Mercy and the Junkrat would be huge. I mean, your aim is a big problem. there's like no real like you're in the right spots. You're targeting, generally speaking, the right people, but you can't hit them. Right? You can't track them with the beam, and as a result, like you're just not able to get kills. That's fine, right? Just I reload right now. We got plenty of time. Okay, let's look what happens on offense. Don't go through server. I can see this. So again, you need to remember how their tank kept going through main and pushing the team back so your team could take space. You going through server doesn't do anything. Okay, see, everyone just scatters around and no one's attacking you. There's no charge that you're getting here. Like you just wasted a bubble and you got 0 charge. You're gonna kill the soldier here, which is incredibly lucky. There's literally no reason why this should have happened. I have no idea what the heck is going on over here that no one is stealing the soldier because he's in the LOS of the Ana and an LOS of the Mercy. But like, there's no reason for you to have been in server. This is a big waste of time. Great, shield's forced. Go to the left. Kill the soldier. By the way, again, right-clicking where he's going to knock him backwards. Very, very strong ability to get kills. Alright. This is an okay bubble. Right, go for the soldier. Right, we're not going to get it now. You're down 1/2, I think. No, you're down 1. So, for now, just chill. Right, great. Vortex is used. Don't go through server. Stop going through server. You're not a flanking hero. There's no reason to do this. Keep farming ulti. Yep, shields popped. Great. Right, play left side of it. This is good. Remember, right click at the end of Zarya is so mechanics based, right? It's so mechanics based. It's really, really important. It's really important to right click to finish off ammo to get that extra burst damage because you get more damage per ammo if you right click to finish than if you just beam. Good tracking on the Mercy here. Yep, this is good, right? That's good kill on the Mercy. Reload. So you're down 1. I would have bubbled the Genji right now. So the grab, I can also tell the grab is too close. You need to put the grab slightly further out, right? You want to grab out here, pull 3 in. But because you don't bubble the Genji, there's only one person in the grab right now. This is a completely wasted grab. Oh man, that's really lucky the Kiro gets the kill. Kill the Ana. Right click, just right click the ground. Yeah. Use right clicks way more. So don't worry about the tank, just kill the Torb out here. When you walked out, you saw the Torb out here shooting at your support. You see/hear it. Like this right now, he's on the side of your screen. Just walk over and kill the Torb. Alright? Also right click to finish heroes. That way you don't have 0 chance of them surviving. That's fine. Kill the Mercy. Yep, good switch targets. Right click right here would be really huge. So you could kill, remember you can right click kill at 90 health. This soldier gets all the way down here. He's at 75, about 80 health right now. Or not even. Oh, weird. Okay. So he's at 60 health right now. So one right click kills him right now. But you decide to try to beam him instead. Again, lots of mechanics involved with Zarya. It's super mechanically intense, but an excellent carry hero. Another right click kills him right now. Great. Get the Mercy. Right click! Oh, right click kills the Mercy. You have so many opportunities to get kills here. So unfortunate. So right here, you could have tried to right-click the burst them, but you're not going to survive this anyway. But yeah, I mean, your mechanics are really letting you down more than anything else. I think your general game sense is fine, except for the grabs, which I think are pretty much always bad. But your mechanics of like actually being able to kill people, understanding how to duel and like kill people quickly, is screwing you over. So you're retreating. Your team is setting up, so this is fine. Good job holding grav. Just chill, right? The problem is you've used up so many grav charges or bubble charges. Genji blades in. He kills 2. Great. This should be an easy win. So you're gonna grab here. I don't know that this is necessary. They're already down 2, and they're clustered together. I probably would have just held this, because I don't think it's actually possible for them to win this anyway. Right? It's like the Genji's already on the Ana in the back. You're full health, full energy. Just walk over here and kill the Ana. You don't need the grav here, right? Because you could kill the Ana and then just beam the Ramatra. If he shield blocks, great. Just stand still and attack him. Like he can't kill you. You've got double supports. If he tries walking towards your team, just kill him. Yeah, I don't think you need the grab there. Yeah, right click him to the direction he's going. Oh man, you should watch a lot more. I'll link my Zarya guide too, but you should watch higher ranked Zarya's play. You use right click like way too little. Like you don't make nearly enough usage of right clicking, which is incredibly valuable. You should kill soldier. Yeah, walking through this is fine. Chill. I think you once again bad shield usage. Right? You get super low out here, your supports are going to have to run forward to try to save your life. At this point, once you start getting healed, once your healing is going faster, like outpacing the damage you're taking, you can walk forwards right now. Like at this point, I can already feel, because of the Suzu, that you can walk forwards into the enemy team. So instead of backing up, you should be walking forwards. Pulse goes off. Great. For the record, if you were in here, you could have killed the soldier by now. Soldier's low. Great. Killed Torb. Could have right-clicked to finish. Kill turret. Great. Walk forwards. So you have 2.5 minutes here, plenty of time. What is this bubble? I mean, I guess you're getting pretty low here. I think you're just overextended. So I don't think you're keeping track of where the cart is. So one of the supports really should be walking further up to you, but you're playing too far forwards. I think you want to play behind Dumpster is the farthest you can go. Playing behind Dumpster, now the brig does a good job whip-shotting you forwards, and then you get out of position, and then you die. This is 100% on you. There's no reason you should have died here. This is just out of position. I think if you stay alive right now, this is a 1 game. But to be fair, I think one of your supports should have stepped up. You go take high ground, which is good. Alright, right click. So my perspective here is I want to force shout out and then no grab. I want to force shout out and then grab. I do not want to have to force anyone to have to kill somebody through shout. And I definitely do not want to solo grab the Junker Queen. This is a mistake. But Genji goes in, gets it. Genji's killed 3. Yeah, bubble to Kiriko, go for the Mercy. This is the right call. Could right click the kill there. Yep, go up, stuff the cart, or the doorways. This is fine. I think you could have just prevented him from rolling through if you just stood in the doorway. I think you need to stay slightly to the right to prevent him from squeezing by you. Unfortunately, that rally goes off. Yeah, you can. Okay, so this is tough because you have no energy right now. So I think the perspective is you're not going to kill anybody quickly, but the longer the fight goes on, the better it goes for you because you build energy. So I think you probably just play back here, keep your supports alive, right? Prevent the brig from just swinging at them the whole time. Again, even with 0 energy, you do 90 damage per second, which is not something they can ignore. Just stay here, bubble the supports, keep them alive, and then work on the brig. When the core popped, oh, unfortunately, that's a big res. So you need to keep track of where your supports are right now. Where is your Ana? Right, your Ana's this way. You should have retreated this way towards your Ana, not deeper in. Yeah, you're just going to get staggered here. You need to die, like right away. Yeah, Kiriko dying here means this fight's like almost unwinnable. There's like no way you can win this fight, right? This is a 5-on-2. There's no way you can win this fight. Yeah, that last fight was huge, but you also threw it away the previous opportunity, right? By dying behind the dumpster. This death over here was absolutely terrible. There's no reason you should have died here, right? Early bubble, which is something we saw already. No reason that you need to use that bubble. You have trouble passing backwards. I saw you slam into the side of the jail. You have to be able to navigate every map backwards as a tank, especially. As a tank, especially, you'll be a lot of times you're moving backwards. You need to move backwards confidently without hitting objects. So from here, you're just too extended. You end up dying. Big mistake. And then in the next fight, coming back in, Genji kills 3. Right? Oh, wasted grab. That's huge, right? Having grab here would have been absolutely massive. But Genji kills 3, right? Brig pops rally. All right, you try to stuff the door. You should have been coming in here, right? Right? Rather backing up, playing with your supports. You could have killed the Sombra here, right? Work the ball down a little faster. Just generally trying to keep people alive. At this point, you'll almost never bubble for yourself, just because no one's gonna be targeting you, right? No one's gonna be targeting the tank in this situation. They're gonna be focusing on the backline. So just saving bubble charges for your teammates to save them would be really big. So for example, trying to bubble your Tracer right now would have been super valuable if you saved bubble charges, which you did not. But she's gonna end up dying. Mildenhor gets popped. You can leave cart. You have 47 seconds, plenty of time. Just leave cart. Right? You don't need to stand on the cart or anything like that. You know you're honest this way. You should have been playing towards your 2 supports. Right? And then this is also where lack of mechanics is killing you, right? You see the Torb's purple, you should just go and kill Torb. Right? You would have heard the grenade. Now, you should turn, right? Kill the Torb. Instead, you're just chilling over here. You're popping bubble for no reason. You're honestly not in a lot of danger right now. You should just save that bubble, try to bubble a teammate, and then you're going to end up dying. Okay, cool. I'm going to stop there. As a summary, right, I would say, number 1, your grabs are bad. Despite the way that you think that they're good, they are not actually good. Okay, you either don't have ammo or your team can't follow up on that, or you can't follow up. Like one of the two is true, right? Either you can't get the kills or your team can't get the kills. Whether or not it's Rhine Shield, May Wall, no ammo, no LOS, like one of those things or multiple of those things is always happening. 10:45 is probably what is happening at 10:45. No, this all seems fine to me. I mean, I don't think this is crazy. You could have gotten the kill on Soldier. No, I don't think this is the right call at all. That this is quote unquote too aggressive. I think you're fine here, right? I mean, I think that your tracking could be better, but I think that overall, I do not think that this is bad. I think you're doing the correct thing, especially since your DPS were up there. I think you were doing the right thing this whole time, stepping forwards. I think the issue is the Torb comes in from the side. Yeah, I mean, your Kiriko should not have died there. No, the Torb comes in super late. By the time the Torb comes in, this fight's already over. Yeah, I don't think this is on you. I don't think this is on you at all. Oh, okay. I think this is where you're asking your team to your supports to step up. Again, you can't control what other people do, right? This is I typically play with voice off, etc. Like I would just play smart under the situation. Am I not being healed? Great. I need to play backwards, right? In this situation, you only need 1 bubble charge and nowhere close to a second one. There's no reason to play this far up. Just play behind dumpster. Like literally playing 3 meters to the left is the difference between winning or losing this game. But yes, I mean, obviously, I think everybody's making this place. So yeah, number 1, grabs. I think grabs are bad. Number 2, your tracking is a huge issue. Tracking / getting kills quickly, right? Confirming kills quickly with right clicks, big problem. In fact, I would just say that as in and of itself is that your right clicks are no good. You're not using them to knock people out of position. You're not using them to kill people quickly. You're not using them to farm ulti faster. When you're low at the end of your clip, you're not using them to splash multiple targets. So right clicks in general, huge problem. And then I would say the third thing, which is being your positioning, definitely trips you up, right? Not mirroring the opposing tank in this situation, like being overextended and dying on the other side of the dumpster. I think those things are also really cost you. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Hopefully this is helpful.